Hey guys, and today I'm going to be reviewing Grand Theft Auto. Now I've been playing this for the past couple of weeks and just wanted to give you guys my impressions on it. This is kind of interesting because since I've got my 2017 iMac, this is when I've really started to do some gaming, and this is my first game review, so let me know what you guys think. Grand Theft Auto is obviously Grand Theft Auto 4, which is the one that I'm reviewing. It's obviously the fourth iteration in the series. An important thing to note is that I haven't seen the other ones in the series, so the perspectives that I'm going to be giving in this video are solely from seeing the fourth version. So what I'm going to do is give you a quick synopsis of the story and talk about my impressions on it. First thing to say is that this is the PC version, and also that I haven't finished the game. So this is kind of my initial impressions, although I may update this after I finish the game. But yeah, so I'll give you a quick kind of rundown and synopsis of the story first. You play as a character named Niko in the Bellic family. I believe someone can correct me on this. That in the earlier iterations you play as other Bellics, but in this iteration you play as a new immigrant to a fictitious place in America called Liberty City, and has been lured into America by his cousin Roman, going kind of in accordance with the American dream that so many people get fooled into every year. So the storyline itself is really realistic and really true to life, and this guy kind of starts to realise that it wasn't what he expected, and starts to actually enjoy criminal life. So that's kind of the background of this storyline. I should also note that this does have some pretty mature content in it. It's certainly an adult game, so which I realise is kind of hypocritical for me to be saying, as I'm under 18, but I have permission to be playing this game, and I can deal with kind of the mature ideologies that are a part of it. It has quite graphic, I guess you could say, language, quite vulgar language in many parts of it, which lends itself to being more realistic. You interact with the game through a cell phone that your cousin gives you when he needs you to contact his criminal associates. So you do that via a cell phone. You get missions via a cell phone, and it's just great. So that's kind of the storyline. I should also note that, as you can see on the box, it's a Games for Windows Live game. This particular iteration, the PC version, I haven't played or seen the console versions, but this is just from the PC version. It is uses Games for Windows Live as its platform for multiplayer, and that is very similar to Xbox Live and has the same kind of ideologies and perspectives on how you should use games. This also requires that you have a pass with a company called Rockstar Games that links with your Games Windows Live games to play online. So with this game you need to have 2 separate accounts to play online. You also need to have those 2 separate accounts to save your mission progress. So I would say that that's kind of a kludge. I have not played multiplayer, so this is just coming from the single player campaign perspective of the game and how all that works. So I've been playing this for a few weeks with my 10-year-old brother, and because of my physical impairments I am unable to play the game myself, but I have played this game with my brother, and I think I've got a nice sense of perspective on how the game is evolving and how it's all working. I am 30% of the way through the game, and my brother, although he's 10, is a pretty good gamer, and it's taken us a few weeks, a couple of days of non-stop play to get to this thing. So I think anyone of any age, specifically considering that it's tailored towards adults, will enjoy this game and have a lot to play. It tackles several very pertinent issues and is very realistic. It's not the kind of you can really identify with the game, and it's really immersive, so that's certainly a good thing. Like I said, I've not played the console version, but the graphics on the PC version have been amazing. I like the fact that the city is very dense. It's named Liberty City, and there are many places that you can go, just like you would be able to in a real city. So it makes it feel and seem really realistic. You can go to restaurants, bars, strip clubs. You can hijack helicopters and obviously hijack cars. With it being called Grand Theft Auto, you can you have many weapons, and throughout the missions you pick up more weapons and garner more money. The current mission that I'm doing, or that my brother's doing, sorry, but I'm just observing and kind of helping, is the bank, the mission just gone, which was the bank robbery mission, where I got paid $250,000, and you chase, you have to shoot police and things like that. So it's a very dense city. As I said, you can go on trains and get into taxis and just do everything that you would do in a real city, and you really feel like you're in a real city. So why that's good or bad that they have such an association with true life is kind of yet to be seen, but that's kind of an interesting thing. You also have relationships throughout the game. You have relationships with different criminals that get broken and forged over time. You have relationships with your cousin, and you also have relationships with several people in a romantic sense. I'm not gonna relate too much about that because it's a key element of the storyline, but suffice it to say that you do. So that's kind of interesting. So, what would I say for Grand Theft Auto? Specifically, keeping in mind that I have not completed the game yet, I would give this game a 5 out of 5 stars, because even though it's not a new game, it really is a great game, and what I've been able to gather, it's a solid sequel to the other games in the series and really does them proud. So I would highly recommend you pick up this game, but just make sure if you're not an adult, you've got permission for an adult and you can deal with the more mature ideologies. I should also note that you can get in helicopters. You can use police resources for criminal enterprises, and you can also use helicopters, which is part of the game. The game tackles issues such as drugs, robbery, and many types of killing. So just make sure you can deal with those more mature ideologies before you go ahead and pick up the game. Anyway, in conclusion of my review, even though I have not finished it yet, I would recommend Grand Theft Auto 4, especially the PC version, as that's the one I've played. I'd like to thank you for watching this video, and if you enjoyed it, you can check out more of my content at www.technobuffalo.com/futuretech. And as I was kind of saying at the beginning, this is my first game review, so tell me if you guys would like to see more of this. Anyway, thank you for watching this video, and I hope you enjoyed it.